Hey there, my name's Luke and welcome to the video. Can I just say that this one's gonna be a rough one. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm not one for complaining about my life. I'm not one for being negative. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be positive. I just want to be happy. That's it. But sometimes we've got good days and bad days. And don't get me wrong, I like to have good days. But when good days and bad days become bad days and bad weeks, bad months, bad years, and everything around your life just starts slowly crumbling around you. I made the video about this earlier. I said that this was the pinnacle where everything could go right or everything could go wrong, and I was anxious. I was freaking out. And what I tell you, I said everything could go right or everything could go wrong. And that's where I'm at now. You see, I fumbled bad. I fumbled so hard. And it's not like detrimental, like I'm not an idiot. I still have it, but I know it's gonna expire. I know that I'm on a short fuse. I'm on a stick of dynamite. It's already been lit, and it has an end point. And it's gonna blow up in my face if it hasn't already. I already feel like it has blown up in my face. But what's worse is, what if it doesn't blow up at all? What if this just fades into nothing? It turns out it's a dud. Turns out that all that time stressing out over that fuse and waiting for it to explode into something bad or something good, it was nothing. And that's worse. Because with dynamite, you can either have a really cool firework explosion, or you can just accidentally blow yourself up. It's high risk, high reward. Or let's use fireworks for an example. If I've got fireworks, I light off the firework, it's beautiful, but there is a potential that I blow myself up. The worst feeling is that tension where you've lit the fuse and it hasn't gone off yet. And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and finally, it doesn't go off. You wait another second, you just give it a couple more seconds. Maybe if you just wait out a little bit longer and hope a little bit longer, it'll fire off. You look inside the firework. There's nothing in there. They never put any gunpowder or explosive powder in there. There's nothing. At the end of the day, it was nothing. It's a pretty firework. It looks awesome. It looks fun. But at the end of the day, it's meaningless. It has no purpose. It's just dye. You know, it's just colors on the packaging. That's all it is. It's superficial. It has no guts in it. And that's where I'm at right now. I know that it's an empty firework. I know it has no future. I know it won't blow up in my face, because I won't let it. I already have my shield up. And I know it won't fire off into the sky. I know that it won't make sparkles and magical fireworks shoot out everywhere. I know it's a dud. I know. But I love the packaging. And the fuse still lights. And I keep lighting that fuse every day. Just putting out a little bit of hope. Trying to forget the fact that it is not going to blow up in my face, and it's not going to shoot up into the sky. There's nothing. But the fireworks store is closed, and I'm too busy to go get some more. I'm stuck with the one I have, and I light the fuse over and over again, expecting a different result and getting the same. On to another note. Career. My job is monotonous and annoying. Let me break it down for you today. My coworkers. I love my coworkers, but I grow bored of work, of people. They're enforcing a phone policy now to a degree where no phone at work. Got it. I got the message. Alright, let me do my work at work. Oh, don't do your work. Don't do that. Do it this way. The most inefficient way possible. You sure? Yes, we're positive. This is going to make you a better worker. Okay? We're also doing this now. You have to talk to people about $4,000 bills when they just got admitted today. They're scheduled to be here for the next 5 days. Okay? Like, you want to keep the patients informed. We got to keep them informed of their balances and their copays so we can educate them. No. Even better. Take their money. You need to talk to them about money, and you need to collect. What? No. I'm not doing that. This person just got here to the hospital. They haven't been to the hospital in 10 years. Why would I do that? I'm not doing that. That's cruel. I'll talk to them about their balance, but don't expect me to charge them and make them pay that day. That's crazy. And I work 40 hours a week right now. My paycheck's maybe a little over $1,000. Lots of taxes, health insurance, etc. coming out of them. But at the end of the day, it's about $1,000 for a paycheck. Okay, cool. So, with my wonderful grand paycheck, I work 40 hours a week. That means I work from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And I've got a decent little 20-minute drive. Not too bad, not too great. Soon it's going to be about an hour. But for what? I don't make all that much money. I'm not fulfilled at my job. I'm at a point now where, I have a lot more to learn, but I also have nothing more to gain. There's nothing there. I'm bored. I've done everything I can, and now everything I see in front of me is a lateral movement. Or a lesser amount. Actually, a demotion with less money. What? No. All I know is that I've got to overcome this. I've got to do better. I have a master's degree. I have a master's degree in business administration, and it don't mean anything. I could have gone to school for 4 years instead of... Well, technically, it was 1 to 2, and then 2, and then... So that's, 4 years. I could have skipped all of that and just got my bachelor's in nursing and called it a day and doubled my annual salary. I don't know what I'm doing. The whole point of this was to supersede that, to be better. Not better than anyone specifically, but to make more. To not just have to be a nurse or work hourly for the rest of my life at a decent amount, $30, $40 an hour or whatever. No, I wanted an annual salary. $100K, something wild, something crazy. But that's not the way the world works. You don't get 100K because you got a master's anymore. You don't get anything. You don't get anything with experience either. How old do you have to be before this works out? How many positions do I need to apply for? I don't know. Man, I'm tired. If you're watching this, yeah, you got me. Third one, housing. I have a month until I get kicked out of the house. I got pre-approval. I got a down payment. And I've got a lot of options. I would be willing to buy a $60,000 manufactured house all the way up to $300,000. But for what? What am I doing here on this planet? Truly. It doesn't matter. None of it does. Because the joy, the hope, the love that I thought I had in my life, it doesn't matter. It's not real. Right? My parents. I love my parents. I'm assuming they love me. I think they do. My grandparents, yeah. Cousins, maybe they might like me. That's it. I don't know my other grandparents. I've only met them a couple times. But I just see this in the future. I have to move jobs because this is a dead end where I work now. It's too small of a hospital. There's too little to change and do and accomplish. So I move jobs, and then along with that means that I remove myself from all of my friends that I currently have. The only friends I have are coworkers right now. Okay? Then from there, I'm working so much and driving so much longer, an hour every day. And I'm locked in trying to save money. And I buy a house or I rent an apartment, either way. And then I'm making ends meet, just putting in the work. Maybe going to the gym, going to work, going home, meal prepping. What I do now already. Except I will be squeezing every last dollar out. And I have to think, the only thing that changes is, well, I'm going to be on my own. My parents will be an hour away. They won't be around. They may visit me. I may visit them. I may call them. I may text them. They may call me. They may text me. But I will definitely be farther from them. And then what? I'm not saying that your meaning should be derived from someone else, right? You should love your life. You should love your life for you. You should be happy with you. You should be happy doing what you love. I don't really love anything. I really don't. I liked playing video games to an obsessive degree. I like binge watching TV shows. I like going out on walks. I like cooking. But love? I like taking photos. I like photography. I like making these YouTube videos. But where's the love? Some people say, well, God has it. Okay? Then why isn't He sharing that with the people around me? Because I got one person in my life right now that is a pure example of God's love. An angel. But this angel already got her wings clipped. She already taken. So she can't be my source of love. She can't breathe life into my soul. I don't know what to think. Because the perfect person in my life, I would do anything for. Keep that person safe, you know? She ain't mine. She a friend. She a co-worker. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, our friendship will probably be pretty good for a bit, you know? But I know it'll end eventually. Either from just it ending naturally, or me screwing something up because she's too good for me. Or my other friend here, who inevitably is going to throw me away like a used toy. I just wanted to be a tool. To be cherished, to be taken care of. Washed and waxed. Put a little WD-40 on it. It's a tool you use every day. It's something you can't live without. Want to be useful. Want to be cared for. But again, I feel like a toy again. Just played with, tossed away when you get bored of me. That's how I feel. Whether that's as a friend, a lover, a coworker friend, acquaintance, it doesn't matter. I'm just sick of being used, you know? Don't get me wrong, I want to serve, I want to help, I want to do things for others, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be reciprocated all the time. It's not like I want someone to buy me something for $50 after I spent $50 on them. It doesn't have to be like that. It's putting in the effort that goes both ways, you know? Showing up for someone. Asking them questions and not just talking about yourself. It's about truly connecting with someone on a deeper level. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Right now in my life, I have no ties to anything. Kind of on my own. And I try to believe in God, but I need evidence. Where is God's love? The only angel I've seen. She ain't mine. I wish she was. Maybe in my youth, if I did something different, I would have found my angel by now. Someone to cleanse me of my sins, to keep me pure. Because I got sins. I know I do. It's tough. I'm just kind of stuck in my life right now. Trying to find some sort of meaning I can grasp onto. Before, it was out of spite, anger. I got too much stuff left to do here. I got too much ambition, too much growth, too much legacy I want to do. I know I have so much more I need to do in my life. That's really the only thing that keeps me going. But the more I accomplish, or the less I accomplish, the more I realize it doesn't matter. And if it doesn't matter, then why are we here? To survive? Okay. To be happy? Okay. I laugh. I'm excitable. Insatiable. You know? Constantly hungry for more, learning, growing, trying to find things out, figure things out, do more, have fun, be spontaneous, go do some crazy stuff. I'm all for it. But at the end of the day, when I put my head on the pillow, or I'm driving home from work like this, I realize I'm alone. And I don't know what to do with that. I just don't know why I need to wake up. There's always another fun day, I guess, but I was hoping for meaning by now. You know, I'm 22. I'd figure something would just click. I figure if I saw out a strong connection with someone, then that would be it. And it maybe not be forever and ever, but maybe it'd be something, you know? But I'm just starting to realize that a connection with someone is not a reason to be here. First of all, because loyalty means nothing nowadays. So you can't rely on loyalty and connection to fuel your life. You can't rely on familial love because your family won't always be there. Whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally. There's going to be a day where they're not here anymore. And there's going to be days where you've got to figure it out on your own. Your family isn't going to help you. They're there to talk to. But some things you just have to do on your own. I'm just tired. Tired from, yeah, of course, but tired of being here. Work today was just repulsive. Boring. Annoying. Last night was good. It was adrenaline, you know? But that's all it was. There's nothing else. There's no substance there. Like fast food. Tastes good for a sec. Then later, you wish you had some chicken broccoli rice. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go stroll around for a little bit. I promise you I'm not going anywhere. But, I hope you have a good one. I hope you find some meaning in your life. And don't go anywhere. I'll see ya. Peace out.